The second race of the back-to-back weekend Western Swing was the Rock Pile National, held on the Bull Run Guest Ranch in Cascade, Montana. The host club and KTM joined forces for a unique opportunity for a trail ride with the pro riders. The trail ride was put together to raise funds for the Montana Land Defense. For most riders in the National Enduro Series, the Western rounds are much different than what they are used to. This race was definitely not the East Coast woods. There were plenty of rocks, stream crossings, huge logs, and fast single track that some compared to goat trails. The course was 35 miles long and the riders rode it twice. The narrow trails created some passing issues for the faster riders, but the club did a great job mixing it with open areas for more passing opportunities. For points leader Russell Bobbitt, a trip off the side of one of the goat trails could have been disastrous.
Yeah, we had that one test in Montana where I bit it on camera. I definitely saw camera lady holding it up. So I was coming into that little cattle ravine, saw her, and it was a pretty fast single track section, and I didn't even see anything coming. The back of the bike, the swing arm or the wheel ended up tagging just a little rock hidden by the grass, and it threw me off the edge of that little cliff, and before I knew it I was already trying to get back up and find my bike. It definitely could have been a lot worse than what it was, but it had to find it under this tree and drag it out, turn it around. My goggles were like halfway off my helmet, so I had to start the bike, get it back up on the trail. You know, all the lappers I just passed had passed me back, and I even stopped to put my goggles back on once I got on the trail because I can't ride without goggles.
Lafferty needed a win heading into the final 3 races of the series, and he got it. Finishing in the runner-up spot was California rider Jordan Brandt on a KTM 300. Finishing in the final podium position, current champ Russell Bobbitt.
It was a little tricky. I think the speeds were kind of the same, but it seemed like when you're out in the fields, the little cow path you're riding through the rocks just made it seem like you can go real fast, but you had to knock it down a little bit and really pay attention to the trail. I rode real cautious today. I didn't crash, I don't think, hardly at all. I hit a bunch of stuff and got off the trail quite a bit, but I got myself back on the track and just kept my head down and really paid attention, just trying to stay out of trouble.
Rounding out the top 5 were Husaberg-mounted Nick Farringer, who beat Texan Cole Kirkpatrick by a single second. After 7 rounds, 2 riders were in charge of the championship chase, Bobbitt and Lafferty. Check out the race for third. 3 riders within 18 points.